What's going on, good people? Chris Newton Real Estate here. Like, comment, subscribe. Tell a friend, and tell a friend, and tell a friend, and tell a friend. You know how we carrying it. Getting kind of late today. All right, so what I wanted to do was I wanted to give you guys, I wanted to tell you guys what I did, what I was doing before real estate. That's what I want to do. What was I doing before real estate? Full rundown, right? Normally people will tell you like why they got into real estate. I'll tell you what I was doing before real estate. So before real estate, like I said, I always wanted to be a real estate agent. Right? It was either music or real estate. Music didn't work out, real estate. Um, my first job ever, I was actually on an ice truck, right? Maybe 14, 15, 16, something like that. Maybe 14. I think I was like 14. I was on an ice truck delivering ice packages to stores and things like that. I remember I was trying to be cute, right? Because I wasn't always fly. Like I didn't always dress well. My mom wasn't rich, right? So when I did have money, excuse me, I would try to buy, expensive stuff. Back in the days, it was Fat Farm, Sean John, um, Anichi, Marite, Francois Jabot, a few things, right? Um, yeah, there's a few things that was going on. So I remember I was trying to be cute, and I wore this Fat Farm outfit on the ice truck, and the guys were looking at me like, "Yo, what are you doing?" And it was like beige, yellow, burgundy. It was fire. In my opinion, it was fire. That thing got dirty so fast. I never knew bags of ice was dirty. Never knew this. Never, 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 never knew this. Bags of ice, dirty, but it was. So, oh, sorry, y'all. I'm tired. Ugh. So, my second job, after that, summer youth counselor. Did that 2 years, on 2 summers. After that, my first job, I was working in Burger King. Burger King was my first job as an adult. Burger King. I was cleaning tables. I was cleaning tables. Yep. Cleaning tables, throwing out garbage, cleaning bathrooms. Ugh. Oh man, did it all. Oh my gosh, sweeping, mopping, and then I had to clean the boiler and oh my gosh, wash dishes. Yes, Chris Newton Real Estate was washing dishes. Yes, snap a top fact. Mm. Um, after I did that for maybe a few months, couple months. Then I became a manager. Then from there, I became as an assistant, then a first assistant. Then I became a GM. I was on my way to become a DM. I left. I was in Burger King maybe 8 to 10 years. I left at like 26, 26, 27. And my reason for leaving was one, it was uncomfortable, but my big reason for leaving was I felt, all right, I'm getting older. I'm going into my 30s. What am I going to do? At this point in time in my life, in my Burger King career, I've seen so many people get fired. And I mean people like not like crew workers, not just like regular members, like workers or managers or whatever it was. Like I've seen like people at the head of Burger King, like at the top, like up there, right? Not no district managers. I seen that as well, but I mean like up there. Like you don't get to see those people. Like they got let go. They got let go. Then it started trickling down, and then owners started leaving and things like that. And I started saying, I said, listen, what am I going to do in 10 years if I want to leave? My only experience is Burger King. So if I'm 36, 37, and I decide to leave or I get fired, it's decided for me. What do I do? I'm almost 40 years old and I'm going to go work at McDonald's. I'm going to go, like, it's the older you get, the harder it is to transition between fields. So what am I going to do? I've seen district managers that left and they went to um, Chick-fil-A. They went to another franchise in Burger King. They went to Wendy's, and it's like, I'm not trying to do that. I'm not trying to do that. So when I left to a whole different field, not food whatsoever. I went to Bloomingdale's. To Bloomingdale's. And this time I was trying to get I was working, I was working on getting my own spot or whatever. So in Bloomingdale's, and I start working a nighttime job at Planet Fitness as well. And so I was doing it. I was tired. I was tired. What? I'm almost 30. I'm trying to I'm trying to work two jobs. I'm listen, I put it in my mind like, oh, when I was younger, I was able to work from 4 o'clock in the afternoon to 2, 3 o'clock in the morning. So I'm gonna be good. Like, nah, I was dying. What? I would go, I would be in that Planet Fitness from 11 to 7. And then Bloomingdale's, their schedule is made by a computer. It's not even a person you could talk to. A computer makes it. So it would be days where I don't go home because the I would be at Planet Fitness from 11 p.m. to 7 in the morning. Straight from there, gotta go straight to Bloomingdale's because I start at 9 over there, and I'm gotta be there 9 to 5. And then from there, go back to Planet Fitness. Like it was days where I just never went home or I never went to sleep. Well, in my bed. I would definitely go inside that office and Bloom and Planet Fitness and take a 2 to 3 hour nap, maybe 4 to 5 hour nap. You feel me? But it was difficult. It was difficult. Now it was a I had a female friend in Bloomingdale's named Rose, right? And I'm so mad I never got her information. So mad I never got her information. But she's the reason I'm in real estate right now. Whatever. Because at that before then it was just a thought or whatever. I was still doing trying to do music and things like that. Oh, sorry guys, sorry. I'm done after this video. I'm exhausted. Um, still fighting to do music. And I remember I saw Rose. She walked into my section. I was in men's shoes in Soho, Bloomingdale's in Soho downstairs. And she looked tired. Said, Rose, what's up? You look tired. Whatever. She give me a hug every day. Whatever. Rose, what's up? You look tired. She was like, yeah, I am. I'm just, I'm in class. I said, class, what you go to school for? She was like, real estate. I said, oh. I said, that's crazy. I always wanted to do real estate. She said, you should, or whatever. Then she just told me about the classes, second, third, or whatever. Like, oh, you do it here. It's a certain amount of hours you got to do. Yada, yada, yada. She said, you should try it. You should do it. The next day, whoop, went and went to the school. They told me how much the tuition was and so on and so forth, whatever. Got the papers. And I looked at my girl and I said, I'm gonna do this. So you saw? I said, yeah, I'm gonna do this. So I think the next week, I think I had to give them a deposit down to like $500 or something like that. So matter of fact, this is when I wouldn't go to home because you get them. Okay, you gotta do 20 classes. So you get to make your own schedule with the real estate stuff, whatever. They had a calendar, and you just gotta pick and choose, when you want to do things. So it would be days like the night before I'm at Planet Fitness, 11 to 7 in the morning. Then from there, I gotta do 9 to 4 at Bloomingdale's, and then from there shoot up to 34th Street. I went to New York Real Estate Institute, NYREI. Go straight there, boom, 2 hours, and then 2 3 hours there, and then from there go to Planet Fitness again. So it's day I'm sitting there like this in the class. Oh my gosh. I left Planet Fitness after I passed my class, and I was the only person in the class to pass the test. And I felt bad because everybody, I felt ashamed. I felt shame, like, which was crazy to me. But yeah, I felt shame because the people that was there, oh yeah, I failed. I failed. Everybody failed. Yeah, that test was rigged and da 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 da. But I got the freaking paper like this, and then they looking at me. Oh, he didn't fail, and I'm like, oh, and I put it behind me. I felt so silly, but then I felt silly about feeling silly, like I did something wrong. But they was looking at me like I did something wrong. I was like, huh, okay, cool. I did fail the first time I took the state test though. That state test kicked my butt. And I was like, oh my God. Because I was always under the presumption, I don't know why, but I was always, I don't gotta study. I never study for a test, and I always pass my test. So I said, I don't gotta study for this one. It's just what it is with me. For you. It is what it is with me. I don't gotta study. I didn't study, and that test came back that I failed because you don't find out right then and there. You got to log on to the NYC.gov, sign in and things like that, and then you find out what your test is, pass or fail. Ooh, I wanted to quit right then and there. I was hurt. I went back to the classes, because you could have still went back to the classes, went through all of my stuff. I read damn near the entire book back and forth. I read through all my notes. We signed up because you got to pay for the class. You got to pay for the test. Did it again, and I passed. So I passed the second time. And my first my first few months. So once I passed, I said I'm gonna start May 7th because May 7th is Cadence's birthday. That's my big one. My oldest daughter. May 7th is her birthday. So I said I'm gonna leave May 7th from Bloomingdale's. And I'm just gonna jump both feet into real estate. I had about $6,000 saved up, and I'm just gonna do it. I'm good at everything I do. I'm just gonna do it. And boy, did that not work. It didn't work. It didn't work. I found myself having to walk to showings miles away, 2, 3 miles away. I found myself having to cash advance myself out of credit cards and things like that. It was hard. It was bad for me. It was bad for me. I think I said this one time, but it was to a point where I had to like eat the scraps of my daughter's stuff, like whatever. Like Cadence, when she eats fried chicken, I don't know what that was. That was scary. When Cadence eats fried chicken, she doesn't eat like the meat. Like she likes to eat the skin, whatever. So she would eat fried chicken, whatever. I would just eat the rest of the chicken from her. If Melody didn't eat the rest of her rice, I would eat it for her, or whatever. Like it was that bad. Like it was, and I said I never want to feel that way again. Never want to feel that way again. I had to go back and get a job. I never said this on here, whatever. But I said I gotta be real with y'all. I had to go back. I don't have a job now, but I had to go back and get a job. I had to go back and get a job. So my first year and some change in real estate, maybe 2 years, about a year, almost 2 years in real estate. I worked at the Holiday Inn. Worked at the Holiday Inn. Now going back to Burger King, like I said, I didn't want to just keep doing the same thing. I wanted to be well versed. Now, me having managerial experience for that long, it taught me how to have standards and things like that. Like it taught me how to delegate and look for certain things, have a certain eye for stuff. I said I felt when I was in the beginning of my real estate career, when I worked in Bloomingdale's men's shoes was commissioned. The managers was never there, and I was the number two guy. Reason I was the number one was, well, Greg, he was dope. He was there for a long period of time, and I couldn't be a manager because I didn't have a college degree. They was asking me like, "Do you have any type of degree? Are you in school?" or so on and so forth. And I was just like, "Nah," it was clipped after that. So I was the number two guy in shoes. I broke all the records. I broke all the sales records. I broke all of the I broke the sales record in men's in the entire store. I broke the credit card application record. Like I was the man. I was the man. What legendary. Everywhere I went, I wanted to make sure I was legendary. So I was where I was at my last brokerage. Legend. Mm, feel me? But I felt like I had a chip on my shoulder because I was always the boss. So now when I'm in real estate, the clients are the boss, and I'm not used to that. I'm not used to, even when I wasn't. So I'm like, I'm used to doing what I want and telling people what to do, and you got to do what I say, and so on and so forth. And that was hindering me. So I said, I got to be in hospitality because it's going to be a big switch to what I'm used to. It's going to be a big shock to what I'm used to, but I need it. Like it's a necessity. Like I need it bad. So I signed up to be in, and I knew my managerial experience is going to get. I was going to get a job like that. So at that point in time, excuse me, sorry, that was got an email. So I knew that was going to be like easy, like butter. So I got the call. I actually signed up to be uh like a crew, like a front desk agent, but then they wanted me to be a manager. Cool. Pay me more, so on and so forth. It was like $17 an hour. They were gonna pay me 2022. Cool. It's late. Let's do it. But the main reason I was there was to make sure that I can't be the asshole. I can't be or a-hole. Sorry, YouTube. But I can't be the a-hole. I can't be what I normally was because it wasn't working. So I had to be a better version of myself. And the best way to do that is to put myself in a better position, in an uncomfortable position, to be like, to serve, to learn to serve. Because that's what you're doing in real estate. You're serving the people, right? I'm not your servant, but that's what you're doing in real estate. And I didn't have that skill. So to acquire that skill, I had to go where that skill is mandated. So that's what I did. So I did. Then I was doing deals while I was in real estate. I mean, while I was there, and then pandemic hit, and I was like, you know what? I would just do this full time. Like I'll just do this full time. And I made the conscious decision to never go back to a job. To never go back to a job because even though I was good at managing, and Holiday Inn was probably like the easiest job I had, I didn't enjoy it because it's not what I wanted. Right? Like my heart wasn't there. My mind wasn't there. Like I couldn't give it. I wanted to give it my all, but I couldn't because I wanted real estate so bad. So no matter what I do, even if I said I'm never going back to food, I'm not trying to count ketchup and how long would that Whopper Jr. with cheese, no pickle, tomato, onion. I'm not trying to do that again. But even if I was to do that, like I wouldn't enjoy it. It'll be so easy to me. I just wouldn't enjoy it. I wouldn't. Like real estate is a big challenge to me. Super challenge to me. Super duper challenge to me. But I like it because it pushes me to get better and better and better. has its challenging days. Oh my God, it is so discouraging. It's like, yo, what is going on? Like, what is happening? But that's just something that I like, that I need. Like, and I just felt like I can't be, I can't look. The sun went down. It's clear for me. Like, I can't be the same person that I was years ago. I can't see myself not being able to afford these $4 or $5 million condos, these $10 million condos. I can't. I can't look at Ryan Serhant or Josh Altman and just know I'm not. I wasn't good enough to be where you guys are. I'm not even good enough to meet you guys. I can't do that. I can't do that. I can't do that. I refuse. Like, what am I supposed to tell my daughters? Am I supposed to sit back and tell my daughters, don't give up on your dreams, don't give up on your goals when daddy did it? Daddy's a hypocrite. Like, what am I supposed to tell my daughters? I can't look at them in the eyes and say, daddy failed at something else and he gave up. Can't do that. So I won't. Anyway, I'm done. I'm exhausted. I had another video for you guys tonight, but I'm exhausted. I told you guys the other time. I promise I'll be way more consistent with the content. I just got super caught up in like life, but I'm here. I'm back. Comment, like, subscribe. Chris Newton Real Estate on everything. Talk to you guys soon. Peace.